Hello,
everyone.
Everyone.
Okay, I missed the memo on that slightly, but we are here to tell you.
Edinburgh Fringe.
28th, 29th of August.
Stay hydrated live.
Live show, 2 dates.
If you're going up to the Edinburgh Fringe or you know someone who is and you think they might like Stay Hydrated live, please get your tickets in the Stay Hydrated bio. You can go to Gilded Balloon. You can go to Edinburgh Fringe website. Get them. I will also be there doing my stand-up show from the 5th until the 31st of August. So there's lots of chances to see the halls.
There is. And honestly, guys, if you don't buy your tickets in advance and you're hammered at 8:30 p.m. and you need something to come to, that's cool too. And we'll still be there.
Get in there. Get into it.
We love you guys.
Bye. Hi, welcome to another episode of Stay Hydrated with my sister Elizabeth Hall.
And my brother Christopher Hall.
And we've just gotten some terrible news.
Jennifer Aniston leaves Jeanette McCurdy's Glad My Mum Died TV adaptation over scheduling conflict.
Jen,
babe.
Jen, work it out.
Work it out. I mean, I'm so glad Jennifer's booked. I want her to remain booked
if
from
it's
now
for the
to
morning
forever.
show, don't do that.
Please, please, please do Glad My Mum Died. You would have fucking ate down in that.
I know.
Okay.
That would have been your like dramatic Emmy role, I think.
Yeah. But we're not her agent.
We're not her agent and we're not her. And it could be conflict of like, actually, I'm going to my friend's wedding.
Yeah, that's real. It could be, actually, I'm Jennifer Aniston and I'd love to just like sit down.
I actually don't want to do this.
But she would have been so good in it.
I know. Guys, I'm really sorry to start the pod on such a tough start.
Do you know what they could do? They could grandma drag me, much as they do in This Is Us.
Andy Moore, This Is Us.
And I'll do it.
Yeah. Do you think you've got the chops?
I think so. I think I could play like an abusive Mormon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spooky Mormon Hell Dream. Have you seen Book of Mormon?
Yeah, me and my ex-girlfriend went to go and see it.
Right.
And
you didn't think it was, you weren't?
Well, we were just like, I just was like, this is more racist than I remember.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think, obviously I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to be like, this is how Mormons view these places that they go when they, when actually those places are beautiful and don't need any help from Mormonism. But there were a couple too many old white guys laughing a little too loud.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And I'm like, I don't know that you're getting this in the same way I'm getting it.
Right.
And it's making me feel like I want to go home.
Let me go home. Do you know where home is to us? Edinburgh. We will be in Edinburgh. We're actually half Scottish. I know we don't sound it at all.
No, except that one time. There was one time when I accidentally sounded Scottish.
Oh, yes.
In a video.
That was such a funny video. That was such a fun trip.
That was a really fun trip.
That was when it was after COVID. And I went on holiday with my friends and then I came to visit you in Florida, drink Elizabeth. Do we do that enough? Every time, I mean, we mention it every podcast.
Kind of, yeah.
Elizabeth used to live in Florida. And then I met you and then we drove down to Tampa and St. Pete.
Yes. Well, we actually ended up...
We stayed in Clearwater.
Yeah, Chris had booked us a hotel in Clearwater, which is a drive. Actually,
40-minute drive.
You'd bought us a hotel in Indian Rocks Beach.
Yeah.
But I actually love Indian Rocks Beach.
I mean, it was a nice beach.
We don't like the name, but...
No, but it was so far from where we wanted to... Like, we were gonna like go out in Tampa. We couldn't because we had to drive this like 45-minute drive back to... Indian Rocks Beach.
Yeah, but we were kind of...
I actually fucked it so badly. Now I know we would clearly get a cute boutique hotel in St. Pete.
Yes, yeah, for real, in Gaytown. But then...
In what? Excuse me?
In Gayville. But then in
Gayville,
the hotel,
USA.
We were kind of tipsy. And at the time I had like an English/American accent. And I went like... all you ever do is drink coffee.
Yeah,
and then everyone was like, why is Elizabeth Scottish and you're not? But anyways. Anyway, Edinburgh, we're coming to you.
We're coming to the Edinburgh Fringe, the 28th, 29th and 30th.
No, 28th and 29th. 28th and 29th.
The 28th and 29th of August. We're going to be there doing our live show. Stay Hydrated Live.
Yeah.
Live hydrated.
Stay Hydrated Live, !
For reals.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I'm aware. Underlined with a double with the red biro.
And ain't that it? Now, you've listened to Stay Hydrated. And like we just said, we've got the live show coming.
Yeah.
You might think that we were always kind of experts in the podcasting medium. I wrote my dissertation on podcasts.
Yeah.
But actually we weren't. About 12 years ago, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
We listened to our first podcast.
You introduced it to me.
I introduced it to Chris, as is just so common in our dynamic,
I know.
isn't it? Me introducing you. But I listened to a podcast, and honestly, I think it's actually formed my comedic senses as well. And that podcast was My Dad Wrote a Porno.
Yeah.
Are you familiar, listeners?
You've got to be familiar. If you're not, luckily, you have so much to look forward to.
There's so much to look forward to.
But as our guest says, it's actually not too overwhelming.
No.
It's not too overwhelming. It's not like starting Real Housewives of OC.
No, come on.
Yeah. And it's a hilarious podcast. Three people, Jamie Morton, Alice Devine, and James Cooper, listen and read a porn story that Jamie's dad has written.
Now imagine that. Imagine your 6-year-old father sending you an email with his self-published book attached, and you open it and it's a porno.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's not worth thinking about.
It's not worth thinking about. Now, is it terribly written or well written? We'll leave that up to you. But our guest we had on today was the son of the author Rocky Flintstone, and kind of the guy who gathered his friends to listen to Belinda Blinked. The porn odyssey. Yes.
It was. We talk about it in the interview. It was, There was, I'm sure, other shows in the world, but it felt like the real first kind of lightning in a bottle, born out of nothing to become like this huge podcast.
Yeah.
That was, I remember cackling on the tube.
Yeah.
Like spontaneous laughing on the tube listening to it. I think there was like 6 seasons, like a bunch of like specials. They did this massive, I saw them at the Palladium, but it was this massive, huge world tour they did, Radio City, Sydney Opera House.
Global.
My Dad Wrote a Porno was downloaded over 430 million times across its run.
Wow.
They had a full HBO special in 2019. It was truly like heights that had never been reached, by a podcast before. And kind of, who knows, I'm sure, I mean, maybe there are some like podcasts that do those massive venues now, but like, I feel maybe like that's when, like, I mean, like Amy Poehler starts a podcast, it's downloaded 1 million times, but like, she's already Amy Poehler.
Yeah. But
not taken away from Amy Poehler, she's an icon.
But these were three friends in their kitchen,
yeah,
recording on mics with a bottle of wine, reading out Jamie's dad's porno.
Yeah.
And we actually have ties to Jamie.
Yes.
Which we discuss more in the podcast. But our mums are childhood friends.
Our mums are school friends.
We get into that.
We go way back. So no, this was really, really, really fun. We're so thrilled that we could be here with our guest today, Jamie Morton. We are here with Jamie Morton. Welcome in.
Hi guys.
How are you?
This is so surreal. Do people know why this is surreal for us?
Well, yes. Well, no. We need to explain.
We have to.
We need to explain what is
on.
going on. Firstly, it's wonderful to have you here. Thank you. Also, we've heard over the more recent years so much of your voice through the extensive saga that was My Dad Wrote a Porno.
Yeah,
so
it is a saga. The honesty's got nothing on my dad.
Oh, totally.
Agreed.
It is just mad.
So it's wonderful to have you present here. We've put a face to the voice.
Thank you very much. Hi.
But we do. know that the voice and the face, when we say we go way back, we go way back.
Like way, way back.
Because our mums we're at school together.
Yeah, like best friends at school.
Best friends at school. They were bridesmaids at each other's weddings.
Yeah.
And
your mum is godmother to my sister.
And you, apparently. Or no?
No, I'm Anne-Marie.
Oh, fine.
Oh my God. So there were 3 friends.
Oh, she said AM. Okay, so there's even more lore. Guys, Is this interesting? We hope so. We're having a great time already. There was 3 girls in Middlesbrough. Mary Jo, Anne-Marie, and of course, Wilma Flintstone.
Wilma.
Yeah, who will remain.
We're not going to dox
We're not
Wilma.
gonna, yeah.
Okay? Yeah.
Mum and Anne-Marie, sorry. I don't know if you guys listen. Running up the streets of Middlesbrough, getting a pastry and 2p for the bus. I don't know.
Having a Mr. Whippy from Chris Ria's ice cream van.
Yes, exactly. That's more Middlesbrough lore
One of
for
our
you.
favourite stories.
Yeah. Who then grew up, were each other's bridesmaids. They were at school together. Each other's bridesmaids. Good friends. Anne-Marie is Jamie's godmother.
Yeah.
Our mum, Mary Jo, is
my sister
your
Emmy's godmother.
Yeah. Your mum's not...
Yeah, awkward.
Anne-Marie is our older sister's godmother.
Okay. Anne-Marie did well, didn't she?
Yeah. Anne-Marie's a great godmother.
Yeah, she's good. I saw her recently at my nana's funeral, which was kind of sad. But lovely to see her.
Lovely to see her. Unfortunately, funerals are a great place to get together.
Just not the one person that everyone cares about.
Yeah, one person's not there, but everyone else
is having a great time.
Yeah.
And she was old. It was fine.
She was old. So, as they
often are.
will be
yeah.
when you have a funeral. Anyway, so we've known each other for a very, very long time. Yeah. And I did check in with Mary Jo.
Oh, yeah.
How is she? She's well. She said, I said, Jamie's coming on the podcast.
Well, also because I had known that, like, my mum was friends with your mum, and then Chris was like, no, it's Wilma. And I was like, fuck off. I was like, I didn't realise it was Wilma.
How many wives do you think my dad's had? It's a miracle he's had one the way he writes.
Based on his writings, yeah. I was shocked. Well, it really put all the pieces of the puzzle together for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you two have met Rocky.
Yeah, we have.
Which is crazy. Not many people have met Rocky. I mean, pre Rocky Flintstone. I mean,
Yeah, before any literary inspiration struck.
Before world fame hit him.
Exactly. Before he discovered self-publishing. I love it.
And used it to death. Yeah.
But, you spring on an opportunity and you take it.
And do you know what? Thank God you did.
Yeah.
If for nothing else, it's brought us back together.
I know.
Yeah.
If porn has one good purpose in life, it's that.
Yeah.
Bringing community back together.
Yeah.
It really is.
And Mum said, I last texted Wilma in April, which I think is pretty good for
that is quite good.
That's
women in
not
their
bad.
late 60s to text each other.
And don't live in the same place or anything. So,
No. So they're in contact. We haven't made this up. They're in contact. And now we're all here.
Yeah.
Now we're all here. And we bumped into each other at the Comedy Awards a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And I guess it was
hammered.
2022. Everyone was hammered.
It was like 2 PM. It's one of those awful award shows that's inside, so you have no idea what time it is, but they just ply you with wine
so much
for hours.
You walk out and it's still light.
Yeah, it was so weird.
Like,
what
have we done?
Lunch?
Yeah.
And I was like, I will say hello, and because you were talking to lots of people. Busy night for you. And then I was just like, I just want to say hello. My name's Chris. I'm Mary Jo Laird's son. And you went, what?
It's crazy.
The craziest thing.
Nuts,
yeah.
It's so weird that we all do this now.
I know.
Like, what were our parents on? Like, they must have inspired us in some way to.
They would love us to be accountants. I think. Yeah. I think they're cool with it, aren't they? Mm-hmm. They do find it quite exciting, but I think sometimes they're a bit like, what the hell are you doing down there in London?
Yeah, because how did this start? What's the kind of the backstory of you guys doing this pod together?
We started. Well, I started doing sort of putting sketches and comedy online and everything.
Iconic, yeah.
And then we started doing content together. Elizabeth was abroad for quite a long time. Mm-hmm. She moved back to London.
Get it. Escape him.
Exactly.
Understand.
Exactly.
Moved back to London. We were living together, and then we started doing content together. We started doing our background singers.
Yeah.
Little dances. not sure if you're familiar, but
I mean, the world is familiar.
yeah,
Certainly the people that you're singing or dancing to are familiar. I mean, it's insane.
yeah.
You've had everybody
It's
join
been
you on that.
It's been the most bonkers
It's been a wild
3
ride.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who has been the best person that you've met?
Well, I will say in recent memory, and because it was like the last person we did did one with Kylie Minogue,
Yeah,
and
I
she
saw
was
that.
an absolute angel on this earth.
Really?
She
Knew
was
the choreo.
knew the choreo already.
Oh, wow.
It was crazy.
Oh, my God.
And she was so nice and
So
so
nice.
kind.
That's good. I mean, you would hope so.
You know, and you're like, if you had been a bitch today, I would have been fine with it. Do you know what I mean?
Really? Yeah.
yeah. All would have been good if you'd come in and been rude to us. But
I feel
she
like
wasn't.
if you're going to do something like that, it would be a bit of a flex to be a twat, wouldn't it?
Right, it's like you
I'm going to
brought
come
us
on your
here.
thing and be a dick.
Yeah.
She comes
'Cause
in,
I'm
what the
Kylie
hell are you
Minogue.
guys? What is this? And you're like, oh, we don't know actually. Sorry.
And it was
Yeah.
like hour 6 for her, and she's still got
Wow.
5 more hours to go. And she was literally like, "Oh, I love it, guys."
Yeah.
And it's like, I fancy you. But that's a whole other separate thing.
She's
you
a
know
pro.
what I mean?
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
And then what really got us, I think we were quite cool. We were quite like,
good.
this is so fun, this is great, fun, like, da, 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 da. And then we'd done a video with Danny a couple years previously, and she
So
went.
you work
We've worked with both.
Sorry, yeah.
We've worked with both, of course.
Sorry. There goes that repeat booking.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and she went, I'm sure my sister would love to say hello or something. And I think for both of us, the concept that these weren't just like weird, dreams that have happened, but there was like they were actually people that might have had a conversation.
Yeah.
The way that the Minogue sisters have spoken about, about us. Really, that like short-circuited my brain, and I went like, "Oh my gosh, we love Danny. She's so lovely and wonderful. We had so much fun with her." And then I think that's when Kylie went, "I think we wrapped up this."
Yes, I've got hour 8 to go to.
Yeah,
Sorry,
exactly.
guys.
Just
See you later.
the way that the sort of matrix opened up.
Yeah.
The fact that like, oh yes, this has happened. We've met both of you, and da, 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 da. That's when I think I lost it.
Can I just say, so impressed.
Do you think?
It's professional. You've got lights, you've got cameras.
We
you
are
got,
back.
like porno.
And Jamie is saying how professional we are.
Well, that's because when I wrote porno was literally recorded in my kitchen with the fridge noise.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it kind of amazes me how much the medium has kind of progressed. It's kind of crazy.
You guys were early on. I feel My
Yeah.
Dad Wrote a Porno was almost like the first podcast I really listened to.
It's been a lot of people's gateway drug, yeah.
Yeah.
It really has been.
And now
Me
everyone's
too.
like meth addicts, yeah.
Yeah.
We are responsible, really.
Yeah. And I remember you guys talking about we're sitting around the kitchen table.
Yeah.
And there's like-
well, that was always our kind of thing. We wanted it to feel like, it sounds so twatty, really, but like the listener was like the fourth friend around the table. We didn't want it to feel
Yeah.
like too far removed. I guess because we were talking about something that was so weird and idiosyncratic, and like no one that was listening knew my dad. So I kind of wanted it to make it feel as that like the listener was as involved in our friendship group as possible, so that they would feel like they were in on the joke with us and not just kind of like peering through a window being like, what are they talking about? Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? It felt like because of what the show was about, it felt like we had to try and make it as easily accessible as possible, which I think that kind of helped with.
It absolutely did. And saying like you wanted the listener to be the fourth person in the friendship group. I'm in the friendship group. Like just saying like me is that. Yeah.
Okay,
like,
we're back to Kylie stalking thing.
Yeah. You're like, wow. No, but that definitely. I think I even used to picture you like sat at the kitchen table and just the kind of like such relaxed, just
Getting
like
steadily drunker.
we're just going to throw this all together. Yeah.
Yeah.
As when you first were, or when you first came to know that your dad had written the porno and you had the first few pages, were Alice and James, were you like immediately, I know it's them who
to do
good?
the show with?
Yes.
Well, it's interesting. Like so Dad told me about it at one of my sister's birthdays.
Which
Which
Rocky?
I know. Well, no, to be fair, he didn't say what he was right. He just took me to one side, which in of itself was weird. I was like, what do you want? Why are you talking to me?
Son.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what is this?
I must
this big piece of knowledge
impart onto you.
And he was like, I've written a book, which I was like, fucking amazing. Like, who, like, go for it, Dad. That's really cool. He recently retired.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'll send it to you. I was like, cool. And then, when your parents send you stuff, I don't know if you're the same. Like an article or something, and you're just like,
it takes
I
a
will
while.
read it.
Yeah.
And so he sent me this thing, and I didn't reply to it for a while. And I got a follow-up email being like, have you read this yet? And I was like, oh, bloody hell. And then when I read it, I was like, oh, fuck, no wonder we thought, have I destroyed this relationship forever? So I was just reading it on email in my bedroom.
And he gave you no context?
No context at all.
Okay.
And if you remember, like, first...
I've written something...
Right.
To then just in the inbox.
Yeah, and the first sentence is, Belinda blinked, it wasn't a dream. The job interviewer had just asked her to remove her jacket and silk blouse. And I was like, what the fuck? I thought this would be like a pirate story or like a James Bond thing, which it did end up becoming, weirdly.
Yes, it
twists
did.
and turns.
I mean, so many twists. Too many turns. Dad took a turn, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Somewhere along book 3, it was like, okay, what happened to you? One too many caipirinhas, I think. But so I was a bit like, what the actual fuck? And then it became quite fortuitous because I had dinner that night with James, Al, and two of our other friends, actually, from uni, who weren't invited to be part of the podcast, which has been...
That would have been too many voices.
Well, that's what we say, but it's caused issues ever since.
Fine.
It's
so
hard
we
to
were
be
reminded career media.
Yeah, they were like, we were there.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
No, I know, but you just weren't funny enough.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. But no, like 3 is the magic number, or 2.
Yeah.
Or 3, and you have guests.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good range. I feel like 3 is a good number for podcasting, and I was just like, who are like my funniest friends, and they kind of listened to it, like, kind of, or experienced it with me from the beginning.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of became my party piece around town, like at parties and stuff. People were like, "I'll read your dad's porn." Because I only had 3 chapters as well initially.
Yeah.
Right.
Dad only sent me three chapters, so I was like,
just enough to tantalize.
exactly, yeah.
Had he written the whole book and then was
He'd written
feeding
4 books.
Oh, yeah.
Because then I was like,
it was all there.
Yeah, so he'd sent me 3 chapters, and then I was like, Dad, I really think you should keep pursuing this and finish writing the book. He was like, I've written 4.
Yeah.
Like, okay, lock them away, don't touch them.
Yeah.
Like, brilliant. And then we were just chatting, and we were like, and everybody just kept talking to me about this book, and so we thought we should do something with it. And then the podcast felt like, even though it was very new in terms of like no one really knew what a podcast was, I was like, it's porn.
Yeah.
If people can just listen to it in their ears, and it's also like a book club, like I'm just like reading a story to everyone.
Yeah.
It felt like it was a good intimate kind of medium to tell that particular story, as opposed to like being on YouTube or something. Plus, couldn't be bothered to pay for all this shit, to be honest.
No,
There's a lot of stuff, a lot of lights, a lot of cameras, wires.
Yeah. Particularly because like no one would sponsor us for like a year.
I mean,
because of porn. I mean, it's fair enough. They were like, well, we'll see if this is a thing before we put any money towards it.
Yeah. It's not 100% brand safe,
no,
I would say.
And there were only like 3 brands that sponsored podcasts back then. It was like MailChimp, Squarespace.
Yeah, Squarespace.
And like some other random like things that have probably gone bust now.
Yeah.
So it was very kind of, formative in terms of podcasting.
I do also feel you have been gifted with an incredible podcast voice.
Oh, thanks.
Do people say that to you?
Yeah, people have it isn't my real voice, which is nice. Like my voice is mutated because I'm from Manchester, as you know.
Right.
So I used to have like more of a Manc kind of. I might bring it back actually now that Burnham is Prime Minister, because it's all about Manchester, isn't it?
Yeah,
I feel like I
yeah.
kind of abandoned my roots a little bit prematurely, so slowly start bringing it back. But yeah, when I went to university and stuff, I was like, your voice is just kind of naturally changes. And then London. But yeah, so I feel like it's a good voice, but it's not mine, so I can say that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's not really my own voice. In a way.
The tone and timbre, I would say. I fell asleep to episode 2 of. I was like.
So you loved it then? Riveting content.
And it was like 1 p.m. actually. It was just a nap. No, I had listened to it all like probably thrice.
Wow.
Over my lifetime. And then last night I was like, we're getting Jamie on, let me just revisit.
Oh, you did homework.
Yep.
Yeah, good.
And I mean, episode 1, And then I got halfway through episode 2, but it did kind of, I think also now because I know the story, it's going to be the perfect thing for the next.
Weird dreams? How did you sleep?
I did have really weird dreams last night.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. People use it as a sleeping aid quite often. And people say that it's quite a psychedelic way to sleep.
No.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like, I mean, people are lovely and very supportive, but interesting in the way they use my dad's work and the podcast. Like there was this married couple who their thing was every week they'd listen to it together and then do that sexual position.
Oh no!
Yeah, right.
Because some of them were
impossible,
incredibly abstract.
Yeah,
and
it was like a Picasso painting. It was like, what is going where? Like
the one that's coming to mind is when they're in France and the lady's throwing like croque monsieurs into the audience from her.
Mistress Sweet Juice.
Yeah. From her like, well, there's all raining down or something. It wasn't a sexual position, but it was quite.
She was a bit Moulin Rouge. She was like on like a trapeze or something. Was
exactly,
she?
yeah.
Fucking hell. Yeah.
I hate to think of them recreating things of the Duchess as well. You know, I just think like.
So dry.
So dry.
Awful.
I'm like, guys, read the Kama Sutra or something.
Yeah, I mean, there was one that was called. It's called the Hump and Skunk. Mm-hmm. No one should be doing that at home.
No one should be trying that.
Anywhere, actually. Maybe hospital. But so people got very involved in the bedroom.
Maybe you saved some
you slept, so that's fine.
I slept, but then I did have weird dreams. I mean, not sort of Belinda-esque, but kind of, it was something funny where I'd asked someone out, and then I'd been 2 years older than them, and they basically said you're too old for me. And then I was like really sad about it, and it was like a montage of being really sad. So.
Interesting.
But it felt really weird.
Well, I think Dad's work kind of opens up a portal into your subconscious, and you go wandering down. If you're foolish enough to sleep to it,
yes,
then you kind of go into this weird place, and you wake up being like, "That was a fucking trip."
Yeah.
I think he's a very interesting writer.
Very interesting writer. Where on earth did it come from? Years and years of life experience finding.
Clearly not.
Yeah. And on the other way, we flip that. Clearly none.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've asked him so many times. See, asked. It's the Manchester. I'm slowly.
He's coming back.
He's coming back.
Coming back. Yeah. And he's always like, oh, you know. I'm like, no, tell me why.
Yeah.
I need to know this. Like the world doesn't, but I do for my own sanity and like closure in a way. Because it's over now. I'm like, we can talk about it in a more kind of. You know, we closed that chapter literally, and he's like, we just wrote it. I was like, rubbish.
Yeah,
that's kind of incredible, though.
I mean, I think because obviously he just wrote it. There was no expectation that I would do what I did. So, like, to be fair to him, what happened to it was so out of his. Well, what happened to it was out of any of our imagination because podcasting wasn't even capable of doing the things that we did at the start. Like, I think we were the first podcast to do like. Big shows and and world tours and stuff, like, you know, nobody was kind of doing that before us. So to be fair to him, he just wrote an ebook, didn't he? You know, he
just wanted to.
He didn't think
bond
he'd have to
with
like
his son.
answer to it in like a select committee one day, being like, "Why did you write it?" It's like, I just wanted to.
Yeah.
He was bored. Let's be honest. I think he was just bored.
Could you see yourself at 60, maybe cracking
60?
open?
60? I've already started. No. How could I ever live up to him?
No, it's true.
It's just impossible, right?
Maybe it is lightning in a bottle, you know, like, and you have obviously been the boat to Rocky's wind, or, you know, what is it?
Yeah.
The wind,
in his sails.
there has been, it's a combination.
I was the vessel.
And he chose you
for his gospel.
Over your three sisters, which is...
Yeah.
So as those two people that you, Alice and James, binned off, he came to you as opposed to your...
Yeah, it's true.
Would it have ever been a sibling affair? Too weird?
Not too weird. Sorry, my voice. You've mentioned my voice. I can now hear it. I've had a very heavy 2 weeks. I've been away. I was at a wedding in Italy, and I have never been so wrecked.
Nice.
For like 4 days. So like, my voice is cracking a little bit. But no, my sisters would have been great on it. I just didn't really think about it. Because again, it wasn't a thing.
No, you could have had no idea.
I didn't think anyone would listen to it. I was a bit like, people keep asking me about it, so I should kind of document it.
In some way.
Because then they can just listen to it on their own.
Yeah.
And I don't have to be there every time they want to like hear the book. So it was, yeah. So, but my sisters are very funny. They would have been great on the show.
Yeah. But
there's 4 of us, and we've said 3 is the magic number. So how could you bin off one of them?
No.
It would be impossible.
You have to have some kind of pageant.
Yeah, auditions.
Yeah.
Auditioning my own family.
Uh-huh. And I mean, we were talking about some of the sort of people that we've met over the years. You had some incredible, fans of the show. I'm remembering the Emma Thompson that you had on the bonus podcast.
Yeah.
I remember like she was just like talking so exuberantly about it, and I feel you were like, yes, Emma Thompson.
She got very drunk. I mean, I love Emma, but like. Do you know what? She would probably say that we got her drunk. Like, it was just one of those. It was in her kitchen.
Wow,
nice.
Greg cooked for us. It was very like nice. We like had dinner and then we record. Or did we record and then have dinner? And we just kept drinking.
Yeah,
and she's so amazing. And she'd come to see our show at the Royal Albert Hall.
Wow.
So she'd met Dad. They met in like the Royal Box. And so she knew kind of more about him, and she's like, many questions were answered in that meeting at the interval. But she kept like calling it a feminist novel and stuff. I was like, come on, like
it really is.
Well, it is in a way.
Or you go like exactly as it appears is what it is. Like I don't know if it's the great modern feminist.
This is it. I was like,
literature.
My point was it wasn't intended, and she was like, but that's what makes it truly feminist because it's through the subconscious. So that proves it. And I'm like, I mean, people have written dissertations on my dad's work, like literally.
Really.
There's been so much discourse around it.
Yeah.
Like Michael Sheen compared it to Hamlet. Unironically, he was like, Shakespeare wrote Hamlet in a rush, in a fever, didn't edit it, just kind of got it down. He was like, much like that. I was like, shut up, just stop it. Because the worst thing is that it just encouraged Dad.
Yeah.
Like his email signature is wild. So like, if he ever emails you, like it's like his signature's got all these quotes, and it's like, it's a Tolstoy novel, Lin-Manuel Miranda. He's a fucking genius, Dame Emma Thompson. Like, and then all of these quotes from like the press, like he puts the rot in erotica, the sun. I'm like, Dad, don't put that in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a compliment, Dad. Yeah.
So he just, every single person that said something nice, which obviously everyone does because it's a great piece of work, it just, he just would pocket these little quotes. But bless him. Like it's kind of nice that everyone was so on board.
Yeah.
What's so cool is that at 60 you write some like porn in the garage and send it to your son, and then it has this whole
I know. Well, it just shows it's never too late.
It's never
and
too late.
kids, if there's anything to take from this week's podcast, it's that
Keep those dreams alive.
I love that.
Or just have like a show off son that's going to take your work and read it to the world.
Yeah.
But it is actually like, for me it's actually really, to be genuinely serious for a minute, like going on that kind of crazy journey with my dad was kind of amazing, and to kind of show him our industry. And like my dad's got an agent, and he's like flown out to LA, and he's like wined and like we did an HBO comedy special, and he was in the OB truck with the director and with the HBO execs and stuff. Like for him to experience all of that, I think helped us kind of understand each other a bit. Like he understood like my work a bit more and what I did, and so that's been really nice to kind of be able to share it with him. It's been really cool. Yeah, really
cool. I love the idea of him sat with HBO
giving
execs.
his notes. Cut that bit.
I've got a couple thoughts. Cut that.
Yeah.
And then you've kind of mentioned so much, and I'm sure it can also, I'm sure when people are like, did you ever, because something so special about it is that it was born from just like, there's no expectation.
Yeah.
This isn't even for any reason. as opposed to just do it with my friends. And then you couldn't have ever predicted just how of like a juggernaut like phenomenon it was. And the live shows that were like at Opera House and like all these amazing
Radio City Music Hall. I mean,
that's just crazy,
stupid.
actually.
And then you go like, we didn't mean to do that. Like,
well, the whole thing was just like a joke on a joke. I was like, no, this whole thing's a joke. The fact that we're just selling out the Sydney Opera House 4 times is just
crazy.
Stupid.
And then you go like, this isn't meant to be happening. We were just doing this in our kitchen.
And like Radio City Music Hall, if you
unbelievable
recall, like, but it's like in the center of Manhattan. And it's got like one of the most iconic marquees in the world. And it just had my dad wrote a porno on it for like a whole day. And every single tourist is like, it's radio. Oh. What the fuck's that?
That's so true.
You know, it was the best marketing we ever had, actually. It was brilliant. It was like, wow, we're getting the brand out there. But yeah, just for something that was born out of my dad writing porn in the garden shed to go to Radio City Music Hall is just stupid.
That's unbelievable.
I mean, but literally, it's just ridiculous, and kind of would never happen again. I feel like it's kind of one of those things that, podcasting has become so. It's brilliant that it's kind of grown so much, but it's become quite corporate. Like everyone's got a podcast that's like in more established media personalities and stuff like that. So it's like the cut through so much harder now.
Totally.
Because we were just like 3 mates around a mic, and maybe that could happen now.
Yeah.
I would like to think it could, but
was it one mic? Or
no, there were 3.
Okay, fine.
We invested something.
I was going to say, just checking in on some of the production value.
We said no to lights, but yes to mics. I think that was the input. We were just prioritising.
Has Rocky been able to just go back to
he can't
his
leave
routine?
The house, Chris. It's just awful. Because he gives his business card to every single person he meets. The man that was screaming about anonymity for 10 years.
Right.
Turns out, if you meet him in the street, you'll know it's him.
Fine. Okay.
He'll just be like, he'll just give out his business card to people, and I'm like, they probably don't even know what the podcast is. Why are you giving it to
And does it say? It says Rocky Flintstone on it.
Yeah, it used to have like a naked woman on it.
Okay.
And then I was like, I think maybe stop handing that out to strangers. And now
I'm worried someone might report you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's like not okay. And now it's kind of just. I don't know what it is. I think it's just like a quote of his or something.
Perfect. Right. One of the many quotes.
Yeah, exactly. But he's very well adjusted considering. Like there was I think one of the things that was helpful as well was that because my 3 sisters weren't involved, he couldn't transition fully into Rocky the whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he was still a father, a grandfather to other people. So it's like, stop being Rocky. You're not Rocky, you're Dad.
Yeah. He had responsibilities.
Yeah, and my mum couldn't have given less of a shit about any of it.
Right.
In fact, she didn't even go and see Emma Thompson at the Royal. She was like, I'm just stick with the wine.
Yeah.
I was like, are you sure? And she was like, yeah, it's all right. Yeah. She didn't care less. It's the Middlesbrough in her.
It's the Middlesbrough in her.
Never don't care, do they?
Yeah. Well, maybe we've got to get. I mean, they have been texting since in April, but we've got to get MJ and Wilma, and then maybe we come and meet Rocky. I don't know.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, be careful.
Yeah.
We said don't meet your heroes.
Yeah, that's very true. Actually,
he's one that he's madder in real life than you could ever imagine.
Amazing.
So you think he's going to be mad, and then you're like, oh, okay. Like Michael Sheen, when he met him, they were hanging out, and Dad was just like, he just kept pouring Michael wine, and Michael's like, I only really drink red wine. He's like, it's fine, just drink it. And it's like, no, he doesn't want it. He's being polite. But Michael was like, he's just so unique. I was like, yeah, no, he is. He's certainly that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been great. He's a character, my dad. So were you a fan of the halftime show in the final?
I have seen clips. It looked completely insane. But
shit, crazy. Yeah.
But when I do love Madonna, I do love JB. So
and Shakira, wasn't it?
And Shakira. she wouldn't be she wouldn't be like that, but she was obviously a great artist.
It was such a random collection of people.
It felt
I was like, what is this?
It felt like people were on mushrooms and they booked everyone.
Yeah, and then planned the event. It
And
looked
the
a little.
Muppets?
What?
Yeah, the Muppets band. Yeah.
Okay, I do
Interesting.
really fuck with the Muppets.
Go Animal.
I would have given the Muppets the full
full
half
show.
hour, I think.
I've actually seen that band live.
Have you? Where?
What are the Electric Mayhem?
Yes, you know their name.
I love the Muppets.
Oh, really?
I love
my
the
God.
Muppets.
So I was like earlier this year. I was invited to this the launch of the
Muppet
Rock and
Show.
Roller Coaster. At
Oh my
Walt Disney
God.
World.
Are
Sorry.
you fucking with us?
Honestly,
it's replaced.
honestly, and they performed.
It's replaced Aerosmith. What?
Yeah, so right.
Jamie, where
apparently.
was my fucking invite? They wasted that. No, sorry, I'm lashing out. I'm
It
lashing
was
out.
honestly the weirdest thing.
No,
We
that's
were
my
like-
bad.
I was so excited to see these Muppets.
Yeah.
Babe, I'm excited to see the
I
Muppets.
was like,
Okay.
are we the Muppets for not appreciating the Muppets? Like, what is going on? Like,
So, and then did you ride the ride?
yeah.
Okay.
Is it
Great.
cool?
So
Great.
what's happened? Is
Yeah,
it
it's
because it used to be Aerosmith in the recording studio?
Yeah.
And
So it's the same. It's just what's the band called?
Electric
Electric
Mayhem.
Mayhem.
So they're in the recording
Okay.
studio. So I guess they're recording a song.
Well,
I'll be honest, I did skip the queue, so I'm not sure what happened.
that's so fierce. First off,
But like, but it was
first
great.
off, that's iconic. Okay.
But like, so I've seen the band live.
Wow.
Which is
That's
quite a cool
crazy.
band to see live. You know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It goes like Oasis, then
Electric Mayhem.
Electric Mayhem.
Which is a great band name.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's so memorable.
Had you already been on it when it was Aerosmith or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good
But
one.
years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I? Okay, yeah, you skipped the queue. Fine, we don't know. I just need to know how they work Kermit into it. If it's Electric Mayhem, but
yeah.
Is he not like the kind of agent, or like he's their like booker or something?
I mean,
don't know.
He could be, but you know, when it's like, okay, so we're going into a. Sorry, let's.
No, you're
I
good.
didn't realize you were such a fan.
She used to live in Florida.
I did just live in
also.
Florida,
So
so
had one of the you went quite
Did you
a
have
lot.
like an annual pass or something?
at different stages, yeah, but
Wow,
more so
oh my
for Universal because it was just
Yeah.
much cheaper at Universal,
Okay.
and like the rides are like a bit more rock chick.
Yeah, it's a bit more adult, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you can drink more, but you can actually drink at Disney now.
You can drink at Disney.
Oh,
It was
Oh.
no. This thing was like a proper like after party.
right.
It was
And so,
very interesting.
And so
Yeah.
they were on stage.
They were on stage, yeah, with John Stamos at some point. It was, honestly, it was a
Yeah.
I
trip.
love it.
Yeah.
That
Wow.
sounds great.
Go back in time and go to that event, but it's too late.
It's too late. There'll be others.
Maybe we could just go to the ride.
We can go to the ride, whatever
you.
you want.
I want to see how they work.
It was an amazing ride.
Okay,
It
good.
is definitely worth it.
And life post, my dad wrote a porno. Treating you well.
How am I adjusting to
How
it?
are you adjusting? Yes.
Yeah, it's great. It's been really nice. Like I'm diversifying
yes.
my
Directing.
career. Directing, yeah. Just going to wine. I'm an investor in a wine company now,
That's so
yeah.
cool.
which is like a low alcohol wine company actually.
Cool.
Called Future Chateau. It's really good. It's in Whole Foods, Selfridges.
Okay.
Lovely.
Fly it now, but it's good because it's like, you know, we're all drinking less as a culture, not just, you know.
Yeah.
But it was funny when I invested in it. I was like, I'll never use this. Like low alcohol wine, no way.
And
then I
then?
stopped drinking for 6 months, and now I'm like, actually, this was a great idea to invest in this company. So I'm super proud of that. And
And
writing
lots
stuff,
of, you're right,
directing
lots
stuff.
of people are drinking less.
Yeah. It's become especially, you know, the younger generation. I feel like
Yeah.
they just like themselves more. I suppose they take care of themselves. They're like,
don't
do
wanna
I want to
drink
destroy
poison."
myself by 30? Probably not.
But we had some good times.
And I would never take them back.
I can only imagine. My best friend went to Leeds Uni,
Oh yeah.
and I frequented their student union.
Did you do the Otley Run?
No, but I went to
You went to
Fruity.
Fruity, yeah.
Yeah, Fruity on a Friday.
Fruity nuts. Yeah.
Evolution. She went to
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Evolution. I always wanted to go to Halo, but we never
In the
went.
church?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting vibe.
But I was always like, let's go to Halo. And my friend was like, it's a bit weird. I was like,
Yeah, and it wasn't as fun as you thought it would be.
It's-
Like once you're kind of in there, you're like, oh, yeah, cool, we're in a church.
yeah.
Right.
And Mission.
But yeah, oh my god,
Yeah.
there was one called Tequila.
Okay. Straight to the point.
But like, yeah. But it was like where all of like the Ras went.
Yeah.
Like Jamie Lang, and people would go there. I went once and felt very unwelcome.
Fine.
Did
Okay.
you go to
Very
Leeds?
posh. Yeah.
Wow.
Same
Some
year
great
as me.
alumni.
Yeah. And we were all there with Chelsea Davy, and Prince Harry was there.
Whoa.
In that era. Yeah.
Goodness me. So imagine not having as much fun. Imagine not being
Sure.
a bit of a
I know.
tearaway,
But like-
but also drinking less is healthier.
Yeah. I mean, look, I feel like it's a good product to have.
Totally.
And actually, the founder's like, it's not here to replace. It's low alcohol. It's basically, he was like,
You can just
it's like 6%.
Right.
So it's like a beer.
Yeah.
So you're still, he's the biggest wine guy. And so he wanted to create something that didn't compromise on the quality of the wine, but was low alcohol.
Yeah.
Lower alcohol.
Yeah.
Because he was like, he would go to the pub with his wife on like a Sunday, and he'd have 3 pints, she'd have 3 glasses of wine, and she'd be absolutely shit-faced.
Yeah.
And that would be their whole evening, kind of like, he's like, okay. Because like beer is, 4%, 5%. So he was like, there must be a way to like make drinkable, nice wine that is a similar kind of strength.
And alcohol-free and like low alcohol wine, it is quite rare to find a really good one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, they're all like sugary and sweet, and like they
I
replace
know.
the alcohol with like
Juice.
other shit. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know how he's done it. The man's a genius, but yeah, it's exciting.
very cool. Very excited. Well, we'd love to try because we
Should get you some bottles. Yeah, there's a whole range.
Wow.
What sort of wine do you like?
all.
Oh, okay, great. I'll get you a case.
So a low
Because there's
alternative
sparkling,
might be
there's
nice.
rosé, there's white, there's red.
Lovely.
The whole
Wow.
shebang. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stunning. We need to wrap up, I think. It's been so great to have you. Thank you so much for
It's
coming.
been so much fun.
If someone is listening and they haven't
Listen
plunged
to the
through-
whole saga that is But I've Read Porno. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all available.
what
Yeah.
would you, what are maybe some words of encouragement that you could give?
Well, I'd say don't listen to it on an empty stomach,
Okay.
because it does send you to crazy places, as you experience with your dreams.
Yep.
Start from the beginning,
Must.
episode 1, season 1, and there's not that much. Like there's
No.
6 series, but they're so short, really. And just enjoy the ride. Like it is an absolute roller coaster.
Yeah.
And it's really fun.
It's really fun. And if you can still get by the book and read along,
You can buy the book. Yeah.
Yeah.
It exists.
I think I'm going to do that this time. I think when I was a kid, it was like, I don't have any money. Whereas now I'm like, I have some adult money.
Yeah, you can buy what you want.
I'm going to buy the book. Yeah. Very exciting.
Very exciting. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, guys.
And thank you so much for listening. Thanks, Elizabeth.
No problem. Thanks, Chris.
Goodbye.
Bye.
You thanking each other. That's so sweet.
Just before bed is good for your head. What you gonna do? Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated.